lifting hope, every word is the mission. Ambition with this queen by his side, no division. Just fusion, Snowman's voice makes waves, no illusion. Conclusion, on the field, on the court, got the vision. Precision, lifting hope, every word is the mission. Ambition with this queen by his side, no division. Just fusion, Snowman's voice makes waves, no illusion. Conclusion, broadcasting live, each move he narrates, creates energy, electric crowd moves, it vibrates, relates. Queen by his side, riding highs, no debates, gates open wide, love and hope he generates, motivates. He's the voice through the noise, brings the choice, rejoice. Each game he frames, every name, they'll rejoice, no voice. Silent moments with this queen, they align, refine, spreading hope through sports. Every time it shine, the field, on the court, got the vision. Precision, lifting hope, every word is the mission. Ambition with this queen by his side, no division. Just fusion, Snowman's voice makes waves, no illusion. Conclusion, on the field, on the court, got the vision. Precision, lifting hope, every word is the mission. Ambition with this queen by his side, no division. Just fusion, Snowman's voice makes waves, no illusion. Conclusion, every story told, he unfolds, it excites, ignites. Game to game, every frame, fans unite in sights. Queens the muse, they refuse to lose. Bright light sights, together they inspire. Uplift through the night's heights. Sports the totally schools, teaches cool, breaks rules. Hope is the goal for the soul, it fuels, renews. Snowman's voice fills the void, breaks through, so true. Loving his queen, spreading dreams, skies the few pursue. Snowman on the mic, no mistake he elevates. Play by play, every game he demonstrates. Loving his queen, that's the dream he celebrates. Together they rise, spreading hope it resonates. Through sports he inspires, fuels the fire they admire. Each call's got power, lifts them higher, no retire. Snowman Multimedia, take you through the wire. Dreams in motion with devotion, won't expire. On the field, on the court, got the vision. Precision, lifting hope, every word is the mission. Ambition with this queen by his side, no division. Just fusion, Snowman's voice makes waves, no illusion. Conclusion, on the field, on the court, got the vision. Precision, lifting hope, every word is the mission. Ambition with this queen by his side, no division. Just fusion, Snowman's voice makes waves, no illusion. Conclusion, broadcasting live, each move he narrates, creates energy, electric crowd moves, it vibrates, relates. Queen by his side, riding highs, no debates, gates open wide, love and hope he generates, motivates. He's the voice through the noise, brings the choice, rejoice. Each game he frames, every name, they'll rejoice, no voice. Silent moments with this queen, they align, refine, spreading hope through sports. Every time it shine, the field, on the court, got the vision. Precision, lifting hope, every word is the mission. Ambition with this queen by his side, no division. Just fusion, Snowman's voice makes waves, no illusion. Conclusion, on the field, on the court, got the vision. Precision, lifting hope, every word is the mission. Ambition with this queen by his side, no division. Just fusion, Snowman's voice makes waves, no illusion. Conclusion, every story told, he unfolds, it excites, ignites. Game to game, every frame, fans unite in sights. Queens the muse, they refuse to lose. Bright light sights, together they inspire. Uplift through the night's heights. Sports the totally schools, teaches cool, breaks rules. Hope is the goal for the soul, it fuels, renews. Snowman's voice fills the void, breaks through, so true. Loving his queen, spreading dreams, skies the few pursue. Snowman on the mic, no mistake he elevates. Play by play, every game he demonstrates. Loving his queen, that's the dream he celebrates. Together they rise, spreading hope it resonates. Through sports he inspires, fuels the fire they admire. Each call's got power, lifts them higher, no retire. Snowman Multimedia, take you through the wire. Dreams in motion with devotion, won't expire. On the field, on the court, got the vision. Precision, lifting hope, every word is the the mission. Ambition with his queen by his side, no division. Just fusion, Snowman's voice makes waves, no illusion. Conclusion, on the field, on the court, got the vision. Precision, lifting hope, every word is the mission. Ambition with his queen by his side, no division. Just fusion, Snowman's voice makes waves, no illusion. Conclusion, broadcasting live, each move he narrates, creates energy, electric crowd moves, it vibrates, relates. Queen by his side, riding highs, no debates, gates open wide, love and hope he generates, motivates. He's the voice through the noise, brings the choice, rejoice. Each game he frames, every name, they'll rejoice, no voice. Silent moments with his queen, they align, define, spreading hope in sports. Every time they shine, the field, on the court, got the vision. Precision, lifting hope, every word is the mission. Ambition with his queen by his side, no division. Just fusion, Snowman's voice makes waves, no illusion. Conclusion, on the field, on the court, got the vision. Precision, lifting hope, every word is the mission. Ambition with his queen by his side, no division. Just fusion, Snowman's voice makes waves, no illusion. Conclusion, every story told, he unfolds, it excites, ignites. Game to game, every frame, fans unite in sights. Queen's the muse, they refuse to lose. Bright light sights, together they inspire. Uplift through the night's heights. Sports the truly schools, teaches cool, breaks rules. Hope is the goal for the soul, fuels, renews. Snowman's voice fills the void, breaks through, so true. Loving his queen, spreading dreams, skies the few pursue. Snowman on the mic, no mistake he elevates. Play by play, every game he demonstrates. Loving his queen, that's the dream he celebrates. Together they rise, spreading hope it resonates.
A pleasant good evening to one and all in the region, across the nation, around the world. We welcome y'all to our live coverage of the college football playoff. And it starts with the Battle of Indiana, as tonight, the Indiana Hoosiers, with a record of 11-1, take on the 11-1 Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Evening, everybody. Brian Snow here with you, ready to bring this action to you. And, well, we are going to have every single game of the college football playoff. Yours truly will call them. Will call them all. Notre Dame has come onto the field. They have been 10-0 since their loss to Northern Illinois, and they have not just beaten teams; they have beaten them up by an average of 30 points plus. Meanwhile, and they love to attack on the ground with Jeremyah Love. That's the player you need to watch for Notre Dame. For the Indiana Hoosiers, they're led by a remarkable Rourke of their own. His name is Kurtis Rourke, the younger kid brother of one Nathan Rourke, the remarkable Rourke that graduated from Ohio. This one transferred from Ohio to Indiana and has led the Indiana Hoosiers to an 11-1 record. When we did Snowman in the Morning this morning, the question was who would have the ball there as they're getting ready to do the coin toss. The question was who would be able to win this game. Indiana has not beaten Notre Dame since October 21st, 1950, and the last Notre Dame win in the series was September 7th, 1991. They beat the Hoosiers that year 49-27. Want y'all to really, really, really support the channel tonight, because what I want to do and what I would love to do for all that contribute either via Cash App or Super Chat is host a Q&A during the post-game show. That's right. If you make a donation via Cash App tonight of at least $10, then you will come on up during our post-game show, and we will allow you to pose your question and be involved in our chat tonight. As long as you keep everything clean, then everything will be great. We're going to get our scoreboard updated now as Indiana goes cream tops and bottoms with the crimson helmet, stripe down the white stripes down the middle with the IU logo on either side. Notre Dame goes navy blue tops, Vegas gold bottoms with the Vegas gold numbers and lettering. And this is going to be a good one. And boy, we hope that you enjoy this one, as we will enjoy bringing it to you. We are interactive as always. First, the coaches, Kurt Sangetti in his first year leading the Indiana Hoosiers, and Marcus Freeman in his third season leading the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And I'll use the words of Keith Jackson to help get us started tonight. They are called the Fighting Irish, an unkind application originally given in irony, but it has become the tradition, the heritage of Notre Dame. So written does it truly represent us that we are unwilling to part with it. And so we are the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame Gelat. And of course, Keith Jackson did that one before they played Michigan during the 1989 season. Man, this is going to, this is going to be a barn burner. I said it. This is going to be an absolute barn burner. Gold towels waving all over the place at a sold out Notre Dame Stadium, 80,000 plus. We hope that you enjoyed it, as we will enjoy bringing it to you. And it's going to be a barn burner. Indiana will get the ball, first, and it will be Mitch Gita that will kick things off from left to right, as we see it, and as you folks are listening along at home with us. On your mark, get set, and off we go with the college football playoff, as this kick will be taken inside the 10-yard line at the 6, and Indiana will bring it out to the 25-yard line, and that is where they will start. Kurtis Rourke played 5 seasons with Ohio. He was the 2022 MAC MVP. This year, he's thrown 27 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions, and he's third in FBS with an 85 in Division One with an 85.7 QBR. Indiana offense left to right, the Hoosier moving company, Carter Smith at left tackle, left guard Bray Lynch, Mike Caddick at center, Tyler Stevens at right guard, Trey Weddick at right tackle, Zach Orton, your tight end. 3 wide receivers, Elijah Jarrett, Miles Cross, and Miles Price. And Justice Ellison will be the running back. And Ellison will stand to the left of Kurtis Rourke in the shotgun. And Rourke pulls it back, looking to throw for the first time. Nope, they give it to Ellison, and Ellison has nowhere to go but backwards. And that is how we start. Across the front, they go. Notre Dame goes Joshua Burnham, Riley Mills, Howard Cross III, and R.J. Oben. Linebackers go Jack Kaiser, Drake Bowen, Jalen Sneed. And your secondary goes Jordan Clark, Leonard Moore, Adon Schaefer, Xavier Watson, Christian Gray. So a 4-2-5. Back to throw is Rourke. Looking right, throwing right, incomplete, looking for Surratt up the sideline. And it's now 3rd and 13 coming up for the Indiana Hoosiers on their first drive of the game. And as mentioned, when Notre Dame has won, they have beaten people up. They have not just beaten people. Since the loss to Northern Illinois 16-14, all Notre Dame done has won. The only loss for Indiana was to Ohio State. They go 2 receivers left and 2 to the right. Rourke in shotgun formation, tight end in motion, and they fake the handoff up the middle, incomplete. So Indiana goes 3 and out as they were looking for Miles Cross. And just like that, 80,000 plus come to their feet at Notre Dame Stadium. Indiana holds the ball for exactly 44 seconds, and they will punt it away. And the punter is James Evans for Indiana. And back deep to receive is Max Hurleman. Here is the punt by Evans. It's a short one, and everybody will get away from it. Notre Dame smartly gets away from it. And Burleman will set Notre Dame, and Notre Dame will be set up toward the 50-yard line. Riley Leonard is 10-0 since the loss to Northern Illinois, throwing for 241 yards per game. He is responsible for 29 touchdowns and only 4 turnovers in this 10-game win streak. Let's meet the Fighting Irish offense. Jeremyah Love is the man to watch, and they'll line up in the pistol. Your wide receivers are Bo Collins, Jaden Greathouse, left tackle Anthony Knapp, left guard Billy Sharp, Pat Coogan at center, Rocco Spindler right guard, Amir Wagner right tackle. And everybody will shift to the left side, and they'll operate out of the pistol. Love is the deep back. They'll turn and hand it to him, and Jeremyah Love will be popped and dropped. He's dropped for a 1 to 2 yard loss. It'll be 2nd down and long. The Indiana defense across the front, James Carpenter, Lionel Carr, Mikhail Kamara, and C.J. West, your defensive line. Linebackers, Aiden Fisher, Roja Hardy, and Jalen Walker. Cornerbacks, D'Angelo Pons, Jamari Sharp, Sean Asbury II, and Amari Farrell are your safeties. A loss of 1, 2nd down and 11. And out of the shotgun this time, Leonard takes the belt high snap and looks to throw, looks left, looks right. That ball popped in the air, and it's intercepted. So Indiana gets the first sudden change of the game in the form of a turnover, and it was picked off by D'Angelo Pons. And Indiana has the ball toward midfield. Leonard did a good job of scanning everywhere he needed to go, but one of the Indiana defenders, it was James Carpenter, 6'2", 288, the redshirt senior, who popped it high in the air, and D'Angelo Pounds comes up with the interception. And now they'll start at their own 41-yard line, will Indiana. Let's see if they can take advantage of this opportunity. We're just getting started from Notre Dame Stadium in Notre Dame, Indiana, From the Notre Dame 41, they'll operate out of the shotgun with the ball on the left hash. And Rourke claps his hands and takes a snap, and they'll hand it off to Ellison. And Ellison gets inside the 40, down to the 37, maybe the 36, but there is a flag on the play. Let's check the flag. David Alvarez is the referee, and he signals holding against Indiana. So they'll back up to the Indiana 49, and it'll be 1st down and 20. And it was Tyshawn Lawton who was the running back that time. So from the Indiana 49, the Hoosiers go back to work. They're working off of an interception. 13-10 left in the opening quarter. They move right to left. Kurtis Rourke looking. Receiver comes across in motion. That is Surratt. And the handoff to Lawton. Again, he gets across midfield and into Notre Dame territory at the 48. He'll pick up 3. It'll be 2nd down and 17 as we have crossed 13 minutes remaining in the opening quarter of play. Second down and 17, 12:39 left in the opening quarter. We're just getting started here from Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana. Hope that you enjoyed it as we will enjoy bringing it to you. Riley Mills with the stop that time. 3-yard gain for Lawton. 2nd down and 17 with 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Here comes Lawton again. He comes across. He gets to the 45 and is dropped there. And making the stop for Notre Dame was Jack Kaiser, the 6'2 graduate senior. 3rd down and 14 with 11:55 left in the opening quarter. First round college football playoff with a 12-team feature. 2 receivers to the left and a lone slot to the right as Rourke waits in shotgun formation. Claps his hands and takes the belt high shotgun snap, steps up into the pocket, and now unloads a deep one left side, and it is caught! It is caught by Surratt, and yes, they're going to give it to him. 1st down, Indiana. Let's take a look at the replay and see if he really picked that one up. Yes, he did. Looking at it from another angle, he had it, and he got it. Snap to Rourke. Looking, firing over the middle, and it is intercepted. And Indiana gives the ball right back to Notre Dame. Same method, a turnover. Same method, I should say, an interception. And that time it was Xavier Watts who picked it off. So Notre Dame has got the ball back, but they are deep in their own territory. And let's take time out. With 11.5 to go in the first quarter, no score between the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Indiana Hoosiers. This is the college football playoff, heard only on Snowman Sportsnet, a part of Snowman Multimedia.
We were always hippies at heart, I guess, and that was one way that we showed it before we became full-time RVers.
Yeah, we were definitely living small and minimally.
What made us decide to go with Battleborn was everyone from their top leadership team down to their service department helped us so much the whole way through. Our relationship with Battleborn is so much more than business. And me and Dennis love to jam together. We played together multiple times, and that's been an awesome transition. To be able to learn so much more about the business, also just make some awesome friends.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
.11 remaining in the first quarter, and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish have the ball at their own 2-yard line after the interception by Xavier Watts. So Notre Dame has it back. They'll operate out of the shotgun. Jeremyah Love standing to the right of Riley Leonard, receiver across the formation in motion, setting to the right. And here's a handoff to Jeremyah Love running left. And Love has got a crease up the sideline, 20, 25, 30, and he's out of here. Nobody going to catch him. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Notre Dame. 98 big ones off of a turnover, and Notre Dame strikes first. Man, Jeremyah Love got a crease off of the left side, and it was see you later. 98-yard touchdown run by Jeremyah Love, and already he scored 100 yards, and it's 6-0 Irish. The Supreme Pivot, RC Iowa, UCLA diehard fan, AB Media, everybody in the house with me on this Friday night. I thank y'all for joining. Drop a super chat if you love the old school play-by-play action. Extra point on the way, and we appreciate your support. Allow me to say in advance, and if I get enough of them, my goal is to get 10 or more, and I'll drop a link for a Q&A during the post-game show. Extra point is on the way. Here it is. It's up, and it's good, and Notre Dame strikes first. Jeremyah Love, and this is something Chris Dietz said during the week. Will Indiana be able to stop Jeremyah Love? And right now, after that 98-yard run, the answer is no. I mean, that offensive line blew up Indiana's defensive line, and as soon as he got to about the 30-yard line, I said, see you later. Jeremyah Love goes 98 yards, and Notre Dame leads 7-0. Ari joins us from California. We're here, family, peace and blessings. Same to you, my friend, and thank you for dropping by. We'll keep you updated on all of the bowl scores that we've had throughout the course of the day and throughout the course of the season. And this ties for the longest touchdown run in school history, along with Josh Adams in 2015. AB Media says, oh boy, yeah, that, as crazy as this sounds, that might be an early knockout punch. 7-0 Notre Dame, 10:57 remaining in the opening quarter. In case you're just joining us, Jeremyah Love just streaked in from 98 yards after the interception. The kickoff will come your way again from left to right. Here it is, heading to the far side of the field. Fair catch called for and made at the 6-yard line. And now Indiana is playing from behind yet again. November 30th of 23, Kurtis Rourke was hired to be their coach. And they added the most transfers in the Big Ten, including Kurtis Rourke. 30 of them came to Indiana. 11 wins, the most in school history. They lead Division I with a 28.7 points per game difference. Well, the difference is 7 right now, and they have to solve this problem and quiet this crowd down. On first down, they'll hand it off. Running back trying to scoot to the outside, and he's just going to go backwards. And now this Notre Dame defense is fired up. Man, they are fired up. Christian Gray makes the stop that time. From 2001 to 2023, Indiana had 3 wins versus the Big Ten. This year alone, they've got 8 of them. 2nd down and 12 on a loss of 2. And remember, Indiana was driving for the first score of the game, and now they get a crease. Running off to the right was Justice Ellison, and Ellison picks up 10. It leaves 3rd down and 2 from the 33-yard line. They got to get to the 35 for a first down. Indiana has 1 first down tonight as we have crossed 10 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Let's see what Indiana can do here with 15 on the play clock. They move right to left. Ellison stands to the right of Kurtis Rourke. 2 receivers to the left and a lone slot to the right. So Rock comes across the formation in motion. The snap to Rourke, and they'll hand it off to Ellison. And he's got a first down and more across the 35 out to the 39-yard line. Justice Ellison, the 5'9" senior, gets a gain of 6. And that's Indiana's 2nd first down of the night. Now it's 1st and 10 for Indiana. They must have a response this drive. 9:05 left in the opening quarter. Ball inside of the left hash, moving right to left. And on first down, they'll fake it to Ellison. Zips it over the middle, and it's incomplete. Surratt, the intended receiver. And he was defended by Leonard Moore. It'll be 2nd down and 10 coming up from that point with 8:57 remaining in the opening quarter. Now, if you're Indiana, you're down 7-0 after giving up a big play on a sudden change. You got to have a response here. Receivers left and right, 2 to the right and a slot to the left. Rourke will operate out of the pistol this time. And they turn and hand it. And a big crease up the other way. First down and more inside the 40 down to the 36-yard line. Holy cats. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be a fun game, folks. This is going to be a fun game. Tyson Lawton picks up 22 yards on that carry, and they're right back in Notre Dame territory. Remember, the last time they were in Notre Dame territory, they turned over the ball. So from the 39-yard line, Indiana goes back to work. 1st and 10, ball on the left hash. 3 receivers to the right, or to the left, and a lone slot to the right. And off to Lawton running straight ahead, and Lawton is going to get a yard at best. And he was brought down by Howard Cross III, 6'1", 288 grad student. 8 minutes left in the opening quarter. 7-0 Notre Dame on a 98-yard touchdown run by Jeremyah Love. Indiana trying to match it, and they're trying to match it right now. 2nd down and 9. 7:45 left in the opening quarter. Key for Indiana is to stay calm in the midst of this sudden change. Receiver coming across the formation in motion from right to left. The turn and the handoff is to Lawson, and Lawson is going to get a yard at best. And now you put Indiana behind the sticks, or you force a long 3rd down. It is 3rd down and 8. Coming up for the Indiana Hoosiers, and they must have it. If there's any time early in the game where this is a must-have conversion, this is that time. Snap to Rourke, back to throw. They pick up the blitz. Sideline pass, incomplete, looking for Surratt on the near sideline. They didn't convert. It's 4th and 8. Let's see what Indiana does. And they'll bring the punter on. Kurt Zengetti talking to his quarterback, Kurtis Rourke. And to punt for the 2nd time is James Evans. And he shanked it, headed toward the sidelines. It'll bounce out of play toward the 20-yard line. So Notre Dame gets the ball back. They'll mark it at the 17-yard line. 20-yard punt with no return, and with an even 7 minutes left in the opening quarter, it's Notre Dame 7 and Indiana nothing. And Notre Dame is trying to deliver the knockout punch right now. We'll come back with more after this timeout.
Whether it's the men's college game,
the way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
The women's college game,
and how passionate Ancient Reef was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
The WNBA,
AJ Wilson, Brianna Stewart 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young,
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmaker's blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Seven minutes left in the opening quarter. Notre Dame 7 and Indiana nothing, as Notre Dame has forced its second 3-and-out on the Indiana offense. And last time Notre Dame had the ball, Jeremyah Love said, "I'll take care of this myself," and raced 98 yards for a touchdown. And now let's see what they do here with the ball at the 17-yard line. 7-0 Fighting Irish, and they'll operate out of the pistol as Jadarian Price is in the ball game this time. Receiver across the formation in motion, and this is Price up the middle, and Price is going to probably get 4. It is a gain of 4 to the 21. Second down and 6 from that point. As we're under 7 minutes to go in the first quarter of this first-round playoff matchup. We'll have all 3 of the games for you tomorrow. We'll start our coverage at 11 with the Jessica Rice coaching pregame show. Second down and 6, and Leonard to throw. Fires. That pass is dropped. Jordan Faison, the intended receiver, and now it is 3rd and 6. Now can Indiana get a stop and keep Notre Dame's offense off the field? Notre Dame far outgaining Indiana right now, and they also lead on the scoreboard 7-0. Mike Denbrock and his offense averaging 39.8 points per game. 2 receivers left and 2 to the right. Leonard operates out of the shotgun with a running back standing to his left. Receiver across the formation in motion, and the snap to Leonard, looking right, firing right. And that pass is caught. First down and more outside the 30-yard line. Bo Collins picks up 10 and a first down for the Fighting Irish. Little bit of a stop and go, makes the turn on the defender and heads up the near sideline before he is banged out of bounds. And a first down for the Fighting Irish as we have 6 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. Ball's at the 29-yard line for Notre Dame, moving right. And they will operate. They'll operate out of the pistol from the 31. First down. I incorrectly said the 29. I apologize for that. The snap and the handoff to Price, and Price is going to scoot to his left, and he'll get nothing. No gain on the play. Second down and 10, as we have 5.5 minutes remaining in the opening quarter. If you like what you hear, please consider making a Super Chat donation to support the channel and a Cash App donation to support not just the channel, but the family as well. We appreciate everyone that comes on to our play-by-play broadcast. Indiana's held the ball for 7 minutes and 3 seconds. Each team has turned the ball over once. Notre Dame was just able to take advantage of it. The fake to Price. Leonard back to throw. Looking left, firing left. That pass is caught by Price out of the backfield. He'll get banged down at the 39-yard line. Jadarian Price picks up 8. It leaves 3rd down and 2, and this is the point where Indiana needs to get a stop here. Fisher makes the stop for Indiana. 4:51 left in the opening quarter and counting. 3rd and 2 for the Fighting Irish. Aiden Fisher with 108 tackles, 3rd in the Big Ten. Let's see what Sengeti and his defense has dialed up. From the 39, 3rd down and 2. And the handoff to Aeneas Williams. And Williams has the first down. He'll pick up 6 of the 45-yard line. And another first down for the Fighting Irish. And one thing about this Notre Dame offense, they love to control the ball on the ground, but they also love to go hurry up. So after a 6-yard gain, another first down for the Fighting Irish. Fighting Irish have 107 rushing yards. 98 of those have came on one play. And they get a new set of downs from the 45-yard line. And they'll work out of the shotgun. The snap to Leonard. Looks left, throws left. It's caught. And that is... Oh, it is caught. Wait, what? It looked like it was dropped by the tight end, and doink, yep. Oh, that's a catch and a fumble. And an alert Notre Dame player was able to hop on it. Now the referees are conferring to decide if this was a catch or not. It is. So it'll be a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Mitchell Evans made the reception. Jordan Faison recovered. 2nd and 2 from the Indiana 47-yard line, moving right. Leonard out of the shotgun. Tries to get Indiana to jump. Leonard identifies coverage. Claps his hands and takes the belt high shotgun snap. Looking to throw. Stepping up into the pocket. Now over the middle. It's caught. First down. Aeneas Williams makes the catch. Picks up 6 more. And another Notre Dame first down. So Williams gets a 6-yard run to move the chains. And now has a 6-yard reception to move the chains. Jadarian Prince in the backfield this time. They'll operate out of the pistol on 1st and 10 with the ball on the left hash. And it's Prince that gets the call down to the 40-yard line on a gain of 2 with 2.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Notre Dame 7, Indiana nothing. And Notre Dame is driving toward more points. Second down and 8 with 2:17 remaining in the opening quarter. 7-0 in favor of the Fighting Irish. And now they're starting to develop a little bit of a ball control offense after that quick strike from Jeremyah Love. Leonard back to throw against pressure. Throws the tunnel screen. It's complete. And that's another first down. Jordan Faison picks up 9. And another first down for the Fighting Irish. They can beat you in the air, and they can beat you on the ground. Good job by Faison coming back to get the pass and then getting ahead for yards after the catch for another Notre Dame first down. They're 5th on this drive. 95 seconds left in the opening quarter from the 31. The Irish go back to work, working out of the pistol. Moving from left to right with the ball on the right hash. Now Leonard sends Price into the shotgun formation, and we have a flag. And it's a false start against Notre Dame. That's a loss of 5. It'll be first down and 15. So the clock runs with 1:15 left in the opening quarter. First and 15, I beg your pardon, for the Fighting Irish. And again, Price dots the pistol. Jadarian Price may be due for a big run. They've been peppering him so far, and here he comes off to the left, and he's inside the 30, inside the 25, the 20, and down at the 15 for a first down. 20 yards for Jadarian Price, and another Notre Dame first down as we've reached the BetUS.com final minute of the opening quarter. The biggest play of the game is a 98-yard touchdown run by Jeremyah Love, and now Jadarian Price and this stable of running backs are putting it to Indiana right now, leading by 7 here in our first round playoff game. First and 10 from the 16 as they are inside of the one Parlay red zone. And off to Price again, and Price gets inside the 15 and wrestled down at about the 14-yard line. And that will probably take us to the end of the first quarter. So Jadarian Price picks up 20 when they needed 15. And Jadarian Price, for the latter part of the first quarter, has been the man. Jeremyah Love's 98-yard touchdown puts the Irish on the board, and they're looking for more. Done with 1. Notre Dame 7, Indiana nothing. Can the Hoosiers get a stop? We'll find out when y'all get back.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Wilson Brown stood at 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmaker's blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts.
Can you believe we're in the playoff already? Second quarter getting ready to commence from Notre Dame Stadium in South Bend, Indiana, as the Indiana Hoosiers lead this game, trail this game, I beg your pardon, by a count of 7-0. And Kurtis and his defense needs to figure out how to get a takeaway. They have won already, but they were unable to do anything with it. And once they took the ball away in Notre Dame territory, got as far as the Notre Dame 17, but unfortunately that resulted in an interception. And then Jeremyah Love did the rest. That's where we stand right now. 7-0 Notre Dame, and they're looking for more. They move right to left as the team switched directions at the 14-yard line on 2nd down and 8. And the snap to Leonard. Back to throw. Looking. Rifles one. That pass is caught by Faison, and he gets down to about the 7-yard line. That's a 7-yard gain. It leaves 3rd down and 1. We just started the second quarter, and a touchdown here just may be the knockout punch. Third down and 1 from the 7-yard line for Notre Dame. They'll operate out of the pistol. Now they switch it to a shotgun, and Price jettisons the backfield. So Leonard alone in shotgun. He'll take it himself up the middle, and he's got a first down inside the 5 down to the 3-yard line. 4-yard gain on that play. 1st and goal, Irish. And when I say they're looking for a knockout punch right now, they already delivered a tiger uppercut in the form of that 98-yard touchdown. Now they may be looking for the real knockout punch. 1st down and goal from the Indiana 3-yard line. Irish moving left. And the handoff is to Price. And Price spins off a tackle, but he'll lose 3 yards. Officially, they'll say a loss of 2 back to the 5-yard line. 2nd down and goal from that point for Marcus Freeman and company, already up by 7. Good job of rally tackling by Indiana. If they can hold them to a field goal, if they can hold Notre Dame to a field goal attempt instead of a touchdown, that would be a win for Indiana, and in essence would keep them in this ball game. Out of the shotgun formation and 2nd down and goal from the 5. Leonard pop pass over the middle. It's caught, touchdown. And just like that, it's 13-0. Jaden Thomas with the 5-yard touchdown reception. And with 12:52 remaining in the first half, this may be over already. Last thing you want to do if you're Indiana, only down 7, was not to be able to convert on your opportunities. They have not. Notre Dame has. Mitch Jeter on for the extra point. The winner of this game will face Georgia in the Sugar Bowl. The snap to spot. The kick is good. And Notre Dame has all the momentum right now as they lead this game by a count of 14-0. Indiana better figure something out fast. We're back in a little bit.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Whether it's the men's college game,
the way that this season has been going, anything is possible.
The women's college game,
and how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
The WNBA,
AJ Wilson on Twitter 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young,
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts.
Rushing touchdown, check. Passing touchdown, check. 14-point lead, check. It's all Notre Dame right now as they lead this game by a count of 14-0. They have outgained Indiana 185-69. Let me read those numbers again for you. Indiana has been outgained 185-69. Riley Leonard, 7 of 9, 52 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. Kurtis Rourke is 1 for 6 for 28 yards and an interception. We got a big party tomorrow, and we'll start everything at 11 a.m. Eastern with the College Football Showcase. Chris Dietz will join me, and then we get to work. SMU Penn State is at noon. Our middle game is Clemson and Texas from Austin, and then the nightcap is Tennessee and Ohio State. Who do you guys want to win those games? Hello, Pumpkin. Who do you guys want to win those games? Put your answers, or your votes, I should say, in the chat. What I'm going to try to do is try to work a chat into the broadcast. This fair catch is taken by Williams inside the 10-yard line. Indiana's last win at Notre Dame was 1898. Penn State is 26-0 at home versus non-conference opponents. Texas is 12-1 at home since 2023, and Ohio State has an 81.5% win percentage in the AP poll era, which is second in Division I. I'm here, Pumpkin. I'm here. 1st and 10 for the Hoosiers from the 25. They move left to right. The snap to Rourke, and Rourke this time will keep it. He'll get a couple. In actuality, they're only giving him a gain of 1, 2nd down and 9 from that point. It's all on most of it's on the shoulders of Kurtis Rourke, yes, because he is the quarterback and the leader of this offense. But this Indiana offensive line has got to protect better if they want their Hoosiers to get back into the ball game. Jack Kaiser made the stop, playing in the 67th career game, the most in school history. 2nd down and 9 after a gain of 1 from Kurtis Rourke. And the fake to Lawson over the middle. That pass is caught. 1st down. And the catch is made by Keyshawn Williams. Pickup of 10. And a 1st down for the Indiana Hoosiers. Their first down in a while. And what I love about some of the coaches that I've seen, especially lately, they encourage their players. 11:47 left in the second quarter. Long way to go in this one. But Rourke and the Hoosiers have got to do something fast. And I'm trying not to sneeze while I'm in sequence here. Here's the snap to Rourke. And the handoff is a 1st down carry and more as Justice Ellison picks up 15 to the Notre Dame 49. So the last time that they were in Notre Dame territory, a penalty took them out of commission. And they wound up having to punt the ball because they could not convert a long 3rd down. Now, Let's see if the Hoosiers can score on this drive. 11-10 and counting left in the first half. Ellison is the lone setback with Kurtis Rourke in shotgun formation. And they'll toss it to Ellison, running right. Ellison has to get back, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he does. So no gain on the play, 2nd down and 10. Second down and 10 coming up for the Indiana Hoosiers. And this is where they bogged down last time. It was Xavier Watts who made the stop that time. Let's see what Indiana can do. 3 receivers to the left and a lone slot to the right. Rourke in shotgun formation. Lawson is in the backfield with him. Here's the snap to Rourke, looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. It was deflected. Rourke brought it back to throw, let it go. It was deflected at the line. And another incompletion for Kurtis Rourke. Donovan Hinish got a hand on the ball. 3rd down and 10. And if you're Indiana, as I said, this is where they bogged down last time. Then Notre Dame took it right down the field and scored. 3rd and 10. 10-15 left in the second quarter. Trips left, slot right. Rourke in shotgun formation with the ball on the right hash. And they hand it to Lawton, and he goes backwards. So after an initial first down, Indiana goes 3 and out. And making the stop was Riley Mills. 6'5", 295. He's going to make a defensive coach happy in the NFL. And the run stoppers for Notre Dame stop Indiana again. James Evans to punt for the 3rd time tonight. Receiver back deep for the Fighting Irish. And it's another short one. It's going to fall out of bounds. And it rolls out of bounds at the 20-yard line. 30-yard punt with no return. And the Fighting Irish will start from their own 20. 9.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. It's Notre Dame 14 and Indiana nothing. Let's pause for this timeout.
We were always hippies at heart, I guess, and that was one way that we showed it before we became full-time RVers.
Yeah, we were definitely living small and minimally.
What made us decide to go with Battleborn was everyone from their top leadership team down to their service department helped us so much the whole way through. Our relationship with Battleborn is so much more than business. And me and Dennis love to jam together. We've played together multiple times, and that's been an awesome transition. Be able to learn so much more about the business. Also, just make some awesome friends.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Kurtis Rourke has started 2 for 8 for 38 yards with an interception. Meanwhile, Riley Leonard, 7 of 9, 56 yards, a touch and a pick. And Notre Dame will start at their own 20-yard line. Their worst starting position was at their own 2, but then Jeremyah Love took care of that. The Supreme Pivot said they have to keep Notre Dame's defense on the field. Indiana's defense is already tired, and with the ability to run, they may get even more tired. Leonard looks to throw, and that pass is complete. Another first down for Notre Dame, and they keep the clock moving. Another first down for the Fighting Irish. And that pass was see who the pass was complete to in just a moment. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line on a gain of 13. Jeremyah Love back in the game, and he's banged down from behind for a loss of 1. That last catch dang nabbit. I had it for a moment. Loss of 1, 2nd down and 11. 14-0, Notre Dame with the lead. Snap to Leonard, and Love is in trouble. Leaps over a tackler, but bang down behind the line of scrimmage yet again. So Jeremyah Love unable to leap tacklers in a single bound this time. K.K. Smith was the fellow who made that 15-yard reception on 1st down for Notre Dame, and now a chance for Indiana's defense to get off the field. 3rd and 16 after a loss of 5. Leonard claps his hands, takes the belt high shotgun snap, and throws low. It's incomplete. And for the first time tonight, Notre Dame goes 3 and out. Bo Collins, the intended receiver. And for the first time tonight also, Notre Dame will punt. So Notre Dame's possession so far tonight, interception, touchdown, touchdown, and now they'll punt for the first time. James Rindo will punt it away. Here it is. And it's going to roll. Everybody gets away from it as the wind is really biting tonight. It'll take a stop at the 36-yard line. 37-yard punt with no return. And now it's a chance for Indiana. I beg your pardon, folks. Finding the remnants of a cold. I got tea in front of me. I got water in front of me. I got some vitamin C in the tea, and I got a break. We'll give you more of this play-by-play first-round matchup when y'all get back.
We were always hippies at heart, I guess, and that was one way that we showed it before we became full-time RVers.
And we were definitely living small and minimally.
What made us decide to go with Battleborn was everyone from their top leadership team down to their service department helped us so much the whole way through. Our relationship with Battleborn is so much more than business. And me and Dennis love to jam together. We've played together multiple times, and that's been an awesome transition. Be able to learn so much more about the business. Also, just make some awesome friends.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
$14-0 in favor of the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame, and Indiana has the ball on their second best starting position. Remember, they started at the Notre Dame 39, and Rourke has got to get it together. He is only 2 of 8 so far tonight for only 38 yards. They'll start from the 36. It's 1st and 10 for the Indiana Hoosiers. They move left to right, trying to get something going to get back in this ball game. And Rourke throws. It's caught, but a loss. Miles Cross gets a yard at that. So gain of 1 to be 2nd down and 9 for the Indiana Hoosiers. Oh, baby. You want to talk about needing some help. Indiana they had one big play. That was a 28-yard connection to Surratt, but unfortunately the next play they turned it over. Under 7 to go in the second quarter. Ball on the left hash. 2nd down and 9. Snap to Rourke. He gives it to Lawton, and he's not going anywhere but backwards. Man, oh man, this Notre Dame defense is fired up, man. They are fired up. And now it's 3rd down and a bundle. 3rd and 10. And if there's ever a time for Rourke and company to pull something out of there, to pull a rabbit out of their hat, this would be the time. They have to get 10 on 3rd down. Ball back at the 36-yard line. A snap to Rourke. They pick up the blitz. Rourke fires and caught. 1st down. Surratt makes the catch at the Notre Dame 49-yard line. 15-yard gain, a big 15-yard gain and a 1st down for the Indiana Hoosiers. Their first down in a while. Now, can they complete the drive? Snap to Rourke. To the air he goes again, and that is incomplete, but a flag flies in. And you would assume this would be for pass interference. But they are talking about it. Miles Price was the intended receiver for the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's defensive holding. It still carries an automatic 1st down. Sorry about that, folks. That's a 10-yard penalty, and that's a good call. That is a good call. Miles Price, again, was the intended receiver. You got to get the ball back to Surratt. Snap to Rourke. Looking to throw. They pick up the blitz. Looking for Surratt up the sideline. It's incomplete. He underthrew it. Rourke underthrew that pass. Surratt was running free, but then he ran out of real estate. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Indiana Hoosiers, who trail in this game 14-0. And for everything that's gone wrong against Indiana, they're in this game. But this is one of those drives that you absolutely have to have. You got to turn this into points. From the 39-yard line, 2nd down and 10 for Indiana. Rourke in shotgun formation. Claps his hands and takes the belt high snap. Pulls it back and throws. It's caught. Price again. And another 1st down for the Indiana Hoosiers. down to the 29-yard line. And on first down, they fling it out to Price again. And Price breaks free, gets inside the 20, and then banged out of bounds at the 16. That's a pickup of 13 for the Indiana Hoosiers. And now they're starting to move the ball. 6-yard gain down to the 16-yard line. Second down and 4 from the 16-yard line. Ellison on the call is going to get banged down for a loss of 1. Now leaves third down and 5, and this is the biggest third down of the night. Jaden Osbury made the stop for Notre Dame. Kurtson, Getty, and company has got to pull something out here as they're sitting inside of the red zone. 4:29 left in the first half. Notre Dame 14, Indiana nothing. And the fans are making a whole lot of noise in South Bend. In fact, the entire city is shut down for a game like this. 3rd and 5. Rourke out of the shotgun, takes the belt. No, it's a direct snap, and Notre Dame was not fooled. Justice Allison took the direct snap and only got 1. Notre Dame was not fooled on that trick play, and now it is 4th down and 4. And at this point in time, I think you take the points and get on the scoreboard and just hope that your defense can come up with a stop. But they're going to keep their offense out on the field. It is 4th down and 4 for the Indiana Hoosiers. A stop here by Notre Dame, I think, effectively ends this game. A conversion here, and Indiana stays in it. It is 4th and 4 and a timeout called by Indiana with 3:30 remaining in the second quarter. And you have to wonder, are they going to keep their offense out on the field? What would you guys do in this situation? Would you go for it, or would you take the points and try to stay in this game? Indiana's answer when y'all get back.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Wilson on Twitter 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts.
Fourth down and 4 coming up for the Indiana Hoosiers. What will their decision be? Will they take the points, or Will they go for it and try to turn it into a touchdown? They're going to take the points. Now, I think this is a smart move. You get something on the board, and you get back into the ball game. It is 4th and 4. This will be a 34-yard field goal by Nicholas Radachik, right between the hash marks. And here she comes. It's good. And Indiana does indeed get on the board. So they are still in this ball game, but it's going to be up to their defense, which has been gassed and gashed by this Notre Dame run game that will have to come up with a stop. I received a comment. How many teams with winning records did Indiana beat? Committee is a fraud. One job. Find 12 best teams, not most deserving. SEC championship playoff, tons, NIL bonus, no committee. Okay, Bob. Then I lay this challenge to you. Who would you have put in the playoff? Matter of fact, I'll pose the question to everybody. Who would y'all have put in the playoff, especially with the argument for Alabama among other teams? Who would you guys have put in the playoff? Who would you guys have put in the playoff? Especially when we heard all the arguments for not only Alabama but Miami. But I think Miami sealed their own fate when they lost at Syracuse. And the other thing that goes into this, and we've said it so many times, Alabama nor Miami did not play for a conference championship. Let me say it again. Alabama nor Miami did not play for a conference championship. So who would you put in there? Who would you put in their place? Who would you put in their place? What would you guys who would you guys put in their place? Who would you guys put in their place? I'll read the best answers at halftime. Let's go over our full lineup of college football, including this one that we are bringing you tonight. ACB, I guess, need a 64-team playoff. Man, do you know how long that would take, AC? AC, if there was a 64-team playoff for football, we'd be playing right into college basketball season in March. Although, in a comical way, that would solve the puzzle, wouldn't it? That would solve the puzzle. Time would just be of the essence. Time would just be of the essence. Here's our lineup, including tonight's game, which you are hearing right now, our live coverage thereof, Indiana and Notre Dame. And then we got a big one tomorrow. SMU and Penn State will start everything at 11 a.m. Second game is Clemson and Texas, pregame at 3. And then Tennessee and Ohio State close out our coverage. Kickoff for that game is set by 8. Follow us on Snowman Sportsnet and Snowman Multimedia as we are back to business. And this is taken out at the 10, at the 15, and Indiana's right there ready for him as Jayden Harrison returned it to the 17-yard line. So for a 17-yard return. A Pizzle 90 says, go Vols. That's who I'm picking. If any, let me ask another question for you guys. If any team is ripe for an upset in this weekend's games, who would it be? I say Ohio State is ripe for an upset. Ohio State is right there, ready to be upset at home. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right for Riley Leonard and company. On first down, snap to Leonard, looking to throw, looking, escapes to his left, and he'll take it himself, and he'll get out of bounds across the 20-yard line. That'll be a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Now, what if Indiana was to come up with a stop here and then with their 2-minute offense punch it in the end zone? This would be a game again. It's a game right now because they did not. Notre Dame had 40 players take a final exam yesterday. That is crazy. But it's a commitment to being a student athlete. I love it. I love it because student comes first in the phrase student athlete. On 2nd down and 7, Leonard fakes, takes it up the middle himself, spins off of a tackler, and he gets brought down on the left side of the line. After a gain of 1 to the 21-yard line, it leaves 3rd down and 6. As we count down to 2.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. And the play clock is a second ahead of the game clock. So in essence, Notre Dame does not have to snap the ball. And they won't. All right, we've reached the 2-minute warning. And if you have placed a bet and you don't think it's going to work out and it's giving you a warning, why don't you go to the world's richest parlay, wannaparlay.com. 2 minutes left in the first half. It is Notre Dame 14 and Indiana 3. Let's pause for this here timeout.
Whether it's the men's college game,
the way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
The women's college game,
and how passionate Ancient Reef was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
The WNBA,
AJ Wilson on Twitter 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young,
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Big Ten Hockey Series will come to Wrigley Field, and so will the Winter Classic, as the St. Louis Blues take on the Chicago Blackhawks. Giving more details on that broadcast as we go along. 3rd and 6 coming up for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish from their own 21. Leonard back in shotgun formation with 3 receivers to the right and a lone slot to the left. Price in the backfield along with Leonard trying to get people to jump. It doesn't work. Now let's see what happens. Everybody bails out. Leonard back to throw, steps up and throws, and it is that caught by Faison? Yes. First down. Notre Dame. 11-yard gain to the 31-yard line. And hold it. I think they're going to take a look at this one, as Leonard was hit just as he let it go, and the ball looked like it hit the ground. They are definitely going to review this one. It looked like it hit the ground. You agree, Pumpkin? I think my cab wants to go out. You want to go out, Pumpkin, or you staying here? Yep, you're crying to go out. Okay. Oh, there you are, buddy. You want to? Yep, he is. All right. The ruling on the field is that it is a completed pass to the 31-yard line, and the play is confirmed. So a pickup of 10 on that play from Leonard to Faison, and it's a first down. Oh, I take that back. He secured it. Faison absolutely secured it. So the clock stopped with 1:50 remaining in the first half. Notre Dame 14, Indiana 3. Notre Dame will get the ball to start the second half. So if they're able to get downfield quickly and score, they'll have a chance to double up. Leonard back in shotgun formation. Claps his hands. Receiver Faison comes in motion, heads to the line, and then the snap is back to Leonard. And Leonard escapes across the 30 to the 35, puts his shoulder down, and he'll pick up 6 to the 37-yard line. With 1:25 remaining in the first half, only one timeout used, and that was used by Indiana to decide what they wanted to do on fourth down. Here's the snap to Leonard again. Pump fakes. Now escapes to his left. Cuts back the other way. And Leonard is going to pick up the first down outside the 40 to the 44-yard line. So another first down for the Fighting Irish as we head down to the BetUS.com final minute. Now the clock runs. 55 seconds left in the first half. 14-3 Irish. Back to throw Leonard. A pump. He throws over the middle. That pass is caught across midfield and down to the Indiana 48-yard line. Aeneas Williams with the catch. That's a pickup of 5. It'll leave second down and 5, and Notre Dame will spend a timeout. Great catch by Williams, able to scoop it up off the turf. And Notre Dame will use a timeout. 42 seconds left in the first half. It is Notre Dame 14 and Indiana 3. And Notre Dame is looking for more. Let's pause for this short timeout.
Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Ancient Reef was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Williams stood 1-2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young,
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a
That short timeout didn't take long. Second down and 1. 42 seconds left in the first half. Notre Dame 14, Indiana 3. Out of the pistol formation as Leonard double claps. Nothing happens. Williams stands to the right of Leonard. Here's the high snap. And Leonard unloads a deep one. Far sideline. It's incomplete. Looking for Faison. Chris Dietz, you're right. You have to reward winning. You have to reward winning. And Dietz is absolutely correct. No, right now, Notre Dame is showing Indiana just isn't in this class. Ain't that the truth? They were let down by the Big Ten schedule makers. They didn't play Ohio State, Penn State, and they didn't play Oregon. 3 top teams. Absolutely right. 3rd and 1. The turn of the handoff. 1st down and more. And loose down to the 35-yard line. Aeneas Williams with the carry. Gain of 12 and another 1st down for Notre Dame down to the 36. Let's see if they'll spike the ball this time. Clock is running. They will not. Leonard back to throw. Looking and fires. It's incomplete. He threw it into the ground. Looking for Aeneas Williams again. How do you know Alabama would keep the game close at Notre Dame in the snow? You don't know. True. Very true, because I saw Alabama beat Georgia. I saw the same thing. I saw them play Tennessee tough in Knoxville. You know something that Chris Dietz has always said, and it's true for the Fifth Down Sports Show? Tell me why you're wrong. I love using that. I may start using it myself. 2nd down and 10, 23 seconds left in the 1st half. Here's a snap to Leonard, and Leonard unloads one over the middle. It's incomplete. 3rd and 10. And Leonard took a big hit as Carpenter delivered the hit that time. So I may have asked, I'm right, because the schedule makers know that 2 teams in last year's championship game would be just okay. True again. Great season, great building block. And do we have time on the field? No, we don't. Would have been better suited to be in a bowl game against another good program and have a respectable showing. True, rather than the thrashing we are seeing. I agree with that. 3rd down and 10 from the 36-yard line. The snap to Leonard, back to throw. He fires. It's caught by Aeneas Williams, and Williams is going to get 5 down to the 31 and spilled out of bounds with 10 seconds left. You can see Notre Dame dominating the O-line and the D-line. No argument there. Absolutely no argument there. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm thinking technology. See, Sean McDonough has a great spot board. I need to create one of those. I don't want to borrow one that someone used. I want to create one. Same thing happened against Ohio State. The depth and size of the lines crushed Indiana to the tune of 38-10. 4th down and 5. As Mitch Jeter will come on and attempt a field goal. And Notre Dame is only 8 out of 18 on field goals. And they'll spot this at the 39-yard line. This will be a 49-yard field goal attempt. Right hash angle to the left. And let's see if Jeter can bang it through. I say he will. And he does. So Notre Dame increases its lead. And remember, they will get the ball to start the 2nd half. And until that kick, Notre Dame was only 8 out of 18 on field goal attempts. And Marcus Freeman is definitely excited for this, because if there is a flaw in Notre Dame's game, it's the special teams. So Freeman is excited for Jeter. He'll get his kickoff crew on the field, and Indiana will take this into the locker room. I'll even play the Notre Dame fight song. I will. I figured why not? So 5 seconds left in the 1st half. Notre Dame will kick off from right to left. And here's the kick. And fair catch taken at the 12-yard line. And that is where Indiana will start this. Division I AA semifinals. South Dakota State goes to North Dakota State. 3 versus 2. That's at noon Eastern. We will definitely keep our eyes on that. And their late game goes fourth seeded South Dakota at top seeded Montana State. Indiana has 2 timeouts left, and they'll operate out of the pistol. And here's Lawton running off left tackle, and Lawton will pick up 5, maybe 6, as we have reached halftime. Lots to do for Indiana as they find themselves trailing 17-3. Yes, I'm playing the Notre Dame fight song. You know, there's the score is not indicative. I think indicative is the word that Dietz wanted to use of what we are seeing on the field. And he's absolutely right, because Indiana's getting shoved around and they don't have a response for it. They absolutely did not have a response for it. A Pizzle says until Notre Dame joins a conference, they'll be overrated and overhyped every year. And somehow this year they're making it work, but they get slotted to the 7th seed because they're not in a conference. Notre Dame is getting pressure with 4 and pushing Indiana around. They pushed them around the entire game. They have pushed them around the entire game, and that explains why the Indiana Hoosiers are trailing 17-3 at the half, and Notre Dame will get the ball to start the second half. We'll come back after this timeout.
Whether it's the men's college game,
the way that this season has been going, anything is possible.
The women's college game,
and how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
The WNBA,
AJ Wilson on Twitter 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young,
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Wilson, Brianna Stewart 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmaker's blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Wilson, Brianna Stewart 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmaker's blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Ancient Reef was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Williams stood 1-2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young,
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmaker's blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
I'm going to do my best to get through the rest of this game. 17-3 in favor of the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame, but the score that you see is not indicative of how this first half has gone. Let's go over the numbers very quickly. It's all Notre Dame. They've outgained Indiana 242 to 138. Each team has turned the ball over once. 15 minutes, 28 seconds time of possession for Notre Dame, 14:32 for Indiana. And I point to two plays that put this game in focus. Indiana just got a 28-yard completion to Surratt to get to the Notre Dame 17-yard line. And on the next play, Kurtis Rourke turned it over with an interception, and Notre Dame had the ball at their own 2-yard line. And then Jeremyah Love, the player that Dietz highlighted, if you watch Snowman in the morning, you heard and saw Chris Dietz highlight Jeremyah Love when we did our comparison of the irresistible force, meaning the immovable object, and the irresistible force being Notre Dame's running game has been a force in the first half. It's all Notre Dame, 17-3, and Jeremyah Love. Let me find the sound I'm looking for. After Notre Dame gets an interception and they have the ball at their own 2-yard line, you would like to think that Indiana would have some nerve about them. But unfortunately, Jeremyah Love delivered with a 98-yard touchdown that opened the scoring. And since then, it's been all Notre Dame as they lead this game by a count of 17-3. And man, we're just getting started. Tonight, we got this one May do a post game tonight, may not do a post game tonight. Depends on how many times I sneeze during the next break, because that's all I did during the last break. But I'm going to take me some cold medicine. I'm going to drink a ton of tea. I am not going to drink coffee tomorrow because I got to get the vitamin C going and keep it going. And I want to do all 3 tomorrow and turn it into $1,000 weekend for my family. So we'll get through this one tonight. May do a short post game, but your score here at the half is Notre Dame 17 and Indiana 3. Does Indiana have a rally in the second half, or will it be more of the same? We will find out as we get you ready for the second half of tonight's game. Indiana trails Notre Dame 17-3, and we will be back after this timeout. Hey, folks, do me a favor, will you? Let's go raid. Is this actually showing the game? Not yet. let's raid. Let's do a raid for somebody because I got a good friend who's doing the game right now, and this is the channel that I am putting in the chat. I want y'all to go show him. Just go show my boys and my family at It's in the Blood a whole lot of love if you would, and use the hashtag. Whoops. Use the hashtag Snowman Raid. Let's do that. Let's show them. Let's show them some love, and we'll try to get a raid started. We'll try to get a raid started over there. But Papa Blood's on right now. He is at the he is at the half. So let's do let's do this for him. All right, go show my boy some love. All right, second half after this. All right. Oops. It would help if I turn this off. All right, these are our games for tomorrow. We'll start everything at 11 a.m. with Clemson, with SMU and Penn State. Their kickoff is at noon. Clemson will travel to Austin, Texas to take on the Texas Longhorns. That kick is at 4. And then 4 hours after that, it'll be Tennessee and Ohio State. That all will come your way live here on Snowman Sportsnet and Snowman Multimedia. We're getting ready for the second half. Notre Dame will receive to begin the second half. Indiana will kick off from left to right as we see it, and as you folks are watching along at home with us. And it may only be 17-3, and I highlight the word only, as McCormick will kick things off for the Indiana Hoosiers. Remember, Indiana got the ball to start the game. And here's the kick. And it will be taken at the 5. And they flip it around to Faison, and oh boy, this is trouble. Faison up the sideline, up to the 40. If he beats his man, he's gone, but he is banged down inside Indiana territory. And this is just how much nerve Notre Dame has. They want to take care of Indiana and put this game to sleep right now. So you come out with a reverse. So Jayden Harrison returns it for 5. And then Jordan Faison does the rest. Harrison gets 5, and then Faison takes it. And I was looking at this play, and I said if he gets up the sidelines and beats his man, he was gone. But as it stands, they start in Indiana territory, and a touchdown here will, I believe, essentially be the knockout punch. What do you guys think? From the 47-yard line, first down and 10 for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame as Jeremyah Love is in the ball game, and we get a flag. We got a flag. And that penalty will be a delay of game. So 1st and 15, back in their own territory at the 48 as Leonard to throw. Fires the shot to Jeremyah Love up the right sideline, and Love is banged down at the Indiana 45-yard line. A quick pickup of 8. We're just getting started here in the third quarter. 17-3, Notre Dame with the lead, and they're looking for the KO right now. And on 2nd and 7, the handoff is to Jeremyah Love, and Love is caught and dropped from behind as Fair made the stop that time on a gain of 1. And it leaves 3rd down and 6. Rookie season for Curt Cignetti. Got him 11 wins, got him a spot in the playoff. How do they build from there? 3rd and 6 for the Fighting Irish. And this is the stop of the season for Indiana right here, trailing by 14. 13:33 remaining in the third quarter, clock running. Leonard in shotgun formation. They send the blitz. They pick it up, and Leonard fires, and it is caught. No, it is not. It is not. Bo Collins, the intended receiver, and Indiana gets a 3-and-out to start the second half. And now it's 4th and 6. So now you force Notre Dame into their second punt of the ball game. And here's the punt. And the fair catch is called for and made at the 12-yard line. And Indiana will take it from there. Kurtis Rourke and company have got to get going. They have got to get going, and they got to get going fast. We take a timeout. 13:15 remaining in the third quarter. It is Notre Dame 17 and Indiana 3. How will the Hoosiers respond? We will find out when you all get back.
We were always hippies at heart, I guess, and that was one way that we showed it before we became full-time RVers.
Yeah, we were definitely living small and minimally.
What made us decide to go with Battleborn was everyone from their top leadership team down to their service department helped us so much the whole way through. Our relationship with Battleborn is so much more than business. And me and Dennis love to jam together. We've played together multiple times, and that's been an awesome transition. Be able to learn so much more about the business. Also, just make some awesome friends.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades whores.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
That's what I was waiting for. I was waiting to sneeze. Thank you all for being patient with me. And it's 1st and 10 for the Hoosiers. They'll start at their own 12-yard line, moving left to right, and they got to get a score here. They got to get a touchdown on this drive. And Rourke back to throw, and down he goes. Oh, man. I ain't having a cold. Riley Mills is the Fighting Irish player that is down. Out of Lake Bluff, Illinois, 6'5", 295 senior. And it might be a cramp, might be a knee issue. We'll figure out what it is, and then we'll come back and tell you guys.
Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Ancient Reef was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Wilson-Brown stood at 1-2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmaker's blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
All right, Mills has been helped off the field. He sacked Kurtis Rourke for a loss of 8. Okay. Second down and 18 back at the 4-yard line. They got to get to the 22 for a first down. They'll operate out of the pistol. 2 receivers to the right and a lone slot to the left. They got plenty of time on the play clock as Rourke shouts instructions to his team. And the handoff is a free play for Indiana and brought down from behind. But let's check the flag. Flag flew in just as the snap went off. And it looks like it's against Notre Dame. It'll be the first time they've been penalized the entire game. Yes, offsides against the Fighting Irish. That's a 5-yard penalty, and it'll be second down. So second and 18 now becomes second down and 13. I want to hear how loud the crowd is. That's all I need to know. Second down and 13. And on the reverse, a gain of 2. Miles Price with the run. Now to leave third down and 11. Coming up for the Indiana Hoosiers. And 80,000 plus are on their feet at Notre Dame Stadium. Notre Dame opened this game at a 6.5-point favorite. It got up to 7 right before kickoff, and they have not disappointed. They are 3 for 7, the Hoosiers are, on third downs, and they have averaged a need of 8.9 yards. They'll need 11 here from the 11 on third down. Back to throw is Rourke, and he is sacked instead. I mean, Notre Dame's making this look too easy. Loss of 8 back to the 3-yard line. And another 3 and out for Indiana. That's their 4th of the night. Credit that sack to Bryce Young. And it gets worse and worse for the Hoosiers. James Evans will kick it away, and he does. Hurlman will back up to his own 48, straight ahead, across midfield, and then bang down inside Indiana territory at the 45. Winner of this game will play Georgia in the Sugar Bowl, as the first round of games will be on campus, and everything after that will be at a neutral site. Marcus Freeman is animated and upset about something. Whatever it is, he's not happy about it. So Notre Dame has the ball at the 43-yard line on first down. And the snap to Leonard and the handoff to Price. And Price goes up the middle for about a gain of 2, maybe 3. Man, Marcus Freeman is letting the official have it. Something was done, and he doesn't like it. And this Marcus Freeman has been extended for the next 4 years. And part of that is getting Notre Dame to the playoff round. Leonard to throw. Rolls out to his right, looking and firing, and that is caught by Faison, and Faison has a first down at the 33-yard line. That's a gain of 8 and another first down for Notre Dame. And again, like Chris Dietz mentioned earlier in the night, the score is not indicative of how Notre Dame has pushed Indiana around all night long. I thought this would be a shootout, actually. I was wrong. First and 10 from the Indiana 33, and the handoff to Price right up the middle. And now they're starting to get creases again. Price will pick up approximately 9 down to the 24 of Indiana. It'll leave 2nd down and 1. Jeremyah Love has carried the ball 5 times for 92 yards and a touchdown. And since that 98-yard touchdown, he's lost 6 yards. But he's still the leading rusher in the game. 2nd down and 1. High snap to Leonard. Back to throw against pressure. He fires, and it is caught. And another first down for the Fighting Irish. Eli Reardon on the reception. And another great job of them picking that one up off the turf. That is a great catch by Reardon. So they're right on the cusp of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. As Price stands in the pistol, the high snap again, and Price gets the call. Running up the middle, he'll get a yard down to the 19-yard line. And Notre Dame wants to put this game away with a lot of time consumption. A lot of time consumption. Fiesta Bowl comes your way 2 weeks from tonight. And Fiesta Bowl comes your way on New Year's Eve, I beg your pardon, and then New Year's Day, we have a triple header for you, including the Rose Bowl. Jadarian Price has carried 9 times for 38 yards. Snap to Leonard, looking to throw, stepping up into the pocket, and down he goes for the first time tonight. James Carpenter with the sack on Leonard. Loss of 5. It leaves 3rd and 14 with 7.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter. And Notre Dame is in no hurry. First sack of the night for Indiana. Notre Dame has recorded 2 of them. 3rd down and 14. Leonard back in shotgun formation with Price standing to his left. And the snap to Leonard. Again, they send pressure. Leonard escapes to his left and is banged out of bounds, and a flag will fly in for a late hit. So that'll give Notre Dame another first down. And you see a little bit of the immaturity of these young Indiana Hoosiers. Detective Vic A. Law is here. I know he's working on a big case, and I may have a bigger one for him to work on. So Marcus Freeman and company being told to head back to the sideline. This is going to be a late hit against Carpenter. And the referee says, late hit out of bounds. And it's against Carpenter. At Notre Dame Stadium, don't put the game in the hands of the officials. Jimmy Johnson said it before Catholics versus Convicts in 1988. I want to say it was October of 1988. Kurt Sangetti saying, what? Under 7 to go in the third quarter, and Notre Dame on the march again. This set of down starts at the Indiana 12-yard line. 8th play of the drive coming up. And they'll flip it out to the receiver, to Jaden Thomas. Thomas gets 8 down to the 4-yard line. And Notre Dame, as I said, is in no hurry whatsoever. And it's being proven again tonight at Notre Dame Stadium. Don't put the game in the hands of the officials. And again, the game that was referenced was Catholics versus Convicts. I want to say Halloween 1988. Deets, will you look that up for me? I know it was October of 88, and it was at Notre Dame Stadium when Notre Dame was playing on grass. We're down to 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Out of the pistol, turning hand to Price. Price trying to string it out to the right. Can't. He'll be dropped for a loss of 4. And officially be a loss of 2 back to the 6-yard line. Third down, 5:45 left in the third quarter. 3rd and 4 from the 6-yard line for Riley Leonard and company, and they're not even in a remote hurry. Six on the play clock. 3rd and 4 for Notre Dame. Receiver in motion, snap to Leonard, looking to throw, escapes to his left, dumps it off to Aeneas Williams, and Williams is going to get dropped. Did he get dropped? He did. He got dropped at the 10-yard line. Be a loss of 4, and it's 4th down with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Now, I thought Williams pulled a matrix there for a moment. 4th and 8, 4:45 left in the third quarter. Unless Indiana has a real fat. What in the world are they doing? It is 20. What in the? Oh, they're not going to. No, they didn't, and they stopped him. Notre Dame tried another trick play. This time it didn't work. And Marcus Freeman has a 2-foot grin on his face. Figured I may as well try it. You know, Chris Dees just said it a moment ago. Kick a field goal, the game is over. And it is. This game's over. This game's over. So Marcus Freeman tried to pull a fast one. Indiana was ready. 4:25 left in the third quarter. 17-3 in favor of the Fighting Irish. I really thought there'd be more points in this, but the way Notre Dame is playing offensively and defensively, they don't need them. They don't need any more points the way this is going. So Mitch Jeter will try to bang home another field goal from 28 yards inside of the left hash and go to the right. And hold it. We have another flag on the field. False start against Notre Dame. So 4th and 8 has now become 4th and 13. So again, Jeter will try this field goal. This time it'll be from 33. He is 1 for 1 so far tonight. And this one is good. 4:21 left in the third quarter, and Notre Dame has essentially put the game out of reach. They now lead 20-3. Let's pause for this timeout.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered a winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text, delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Wilson Brown stood at 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmaker's blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts.
$20-3 now in favor of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish as Mitch Jeter just banged home a 33-yard field goal. I beg your pardon. And Indiana is about to get the ball back. Let's do another raid, shall we? I'll put another channel in the chat. I know what to do. I know which channel I want to raid now. And this kick is fair caught at the 5-yard line. And that is where the ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has operated from behind the sticks all night long. So 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line for the Indiana Hoosiers. This is Ohio State all over again, and Lawson will get popped from behind for a loss. Loss of 1. Oh. Indiana came in tonight scoring 43.3 points per game, which is second in Division I. Tonight they only have 3. And they only have a quarter of the yards they gain per game. Average 438.8. They only have 123. Here's a tunnel screen that is complete to Keyshawn Williams. And Williams will pick up 8 to the 32-yard line. And now Indiana exclusively is going to have to go hurry up. 3rd down and 3. Third and 3 coming up for Indiana from the 32-yard line. Line to make is the 35 with 3:05 left in the third quarter. Rourke back in shotgun formation. He takes the bell high shotgun snap and looks to throw, and now lobs one near side, incomplete. And for the 6th time tonight, Indiana goes 3 and out. It has not been easy going for the Indiana Hoosiers tonight. Not at all. Fourth and 3 now. 2:55 left in the third quarter. And a flag. This is just how this night has gone for the Indiana Hoosiers. False start against Indiana. First downs in favor of Notre Dame, 14-8. 272 in terms of total yards for Notre Dame, 131 for Indiana. Only 85 yards passing for the Indiana Hoosiers tonight, and they're going to punt it again. Each team has a turnover. Both of those came in the first quarter. Here's a high angling punt, and it'll be taken in at the 31-yard line. Excuse me. Indiana's been penalized 3 times for 27 yards. Notre Dame has been penalized 5 times for 30 yards. As mentioned, each team has turned the ball over once. Let's take a break. I'm dominating both chats. Well, Deets, I'm glad you're enjoying it. My energy is starting to run out, and part of this is because I have a cold. But I'll be ready for tomorrow, and I'll be ready after this message.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Wilson Brown stood 1-2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts.
Northern Illinois and Fresno State in the famous Idaho Potato Bowl on the blue turf Monday at 2:30. Coastal Carolina will play their bowl game to start that Monday. And on first down, Leonard looks to throw. It's caught by Faison, who is banged out of bounds after a gain of 8. Second down and 2 coming up for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame Fighting. 2nd and 2, 2:20 left in the third quarter. Receiver across the formation in motion. Leonard tries the hard clap, now takes the soft one and hands it off to Jeremyah Love, and they're waiting for him, and he is going to lose. No, he's not. He's going to get the first down, and that'll get him over 100. Wow. They had him strung out for a 6-yard loss. They had him strung out for a 6-yard loss, and Love picks up 7. Now he's up to 99 yards on the night. He's averaging 4.1 yards rushing per after contact. After contact. Are you kidding me? 1st and 10 from the 46. Leonard to throw. That pass is caught for a gain of 8. And here they go again. They had Jeremyah Love tackled. I swear they did. Mitchell Evans made that last reception for a gain of 9. At this rate, Notre Dame doesn't have to score again. They've been in control all night. They've been in control all night with 1:05 to go in the third quarter. 2nd down and 1. Jeremyah Love in the ball game. They fake it to him. Leonard to throw. They'll dump it to him. Love breaks a tackle, has another first down inside the 40, and bang down at the 35-yard line. That is the 16th first down of the night for Notre Dame. And that, well, they'll have to snap it because there's like a 9-second difference between play clock and game clock. From the Indiana 35-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Fighting Irish. Jadarian Price is in the ball game this time. The snap to Leonard, and they'll hand it to Price, and he goes backwards. He'll lose about 5. Actually, it'll be a loss of 4. And we're headed to the end of the third period. Got a question you want to ask during the post game? Drop it in the chat. We'll do a short post game after we're done, and we'll break it all down for you. End of 3, Notre Dame 20, Indiana 3. Let's pause for this timeout.
We were always hippies at heart, I guess, and that was one way that we showed it before we became full-time RVers.
And we were definitely living small and minimally.
What made us decide to go with Battleborn was everyone from their top leadership team down to their service department helped us so much the whole way through. Our relationship with Battleborn is so much more than business. And me and Dennis love to jam together. We've played together multiple times, and that's been an awesome transition. Be able to learn so much more about the business. Also, just make some awesome friends.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Grandpa Zero writes in, Indiana had no business in this game. Ain't that the truth? Melting away slowly under the hot lights. Thanks for the play-by-play. Hope you feel better. Thank you very much. Victor Locke has joined me because I begged him. He's going to give me the fourth quarter because my nose ain't going to cooperate.
I'm here. I am here.
Oh, gosh. And a shout out to my dear friend Chris Bass on another successful Salt Bastard holiday party.
Nice.
Okay. Someone asked me about that.
Okay.
Chris told this story. Well, I'll tell you after this play. Winner of this game goes to play Georgia in the Sugar Bowl in the final game of the night on New Year's Day.
So you're saying Notre Dame's playing Georgia?
Yeah, I'm saying Notre Dame's playing Georgia. Like we said this morning. 14:50 left in the ball game. Someone asked earlier in the night, how can 20 points be a blowout? If you watch this entire game, you'll understand how Notre Dame was blowing Indiana off of the ball.
Yeah, and I'm catching it now, and you're seeing a complete lack of energy from the Hoosiers. And the Hoosiers have been a very high energy ball club, but they're just not feeling. I think this is going to hurt me saying this, but it's week 5 of last year between the Niners and the Cowboys.
That pass is complete. That pass is complete to Jaden Grayhouse for 8 yards and another first down to the Indiana 23. And I'll point back to the two plays that decided this game. When Indiana was at the 17-yard line, they threw an interception, and then Jeremyah Love did the rest. Free play for Notre Dame. Leonard out to throw, rolls to his right, and throws, and that pass is caught and out of bounds. I think with it, as Mitchell made the catch, and I think with it being a 7-yard gain, you would decline the penalty and take the 7-yard gain. Yep, it's off. It's going to be offside. Actually, no. You take the 5-yard penalty because it'll be 1st and 5.
You get a fresh set either way.
Get a fresh set of downs. So Carpenter is the guilty party. So congrats to Indiana on a great season. But as y'all have told me all week, they got no business being here. This has been a great season for them. And I agree with what Dietz said earlier in the night. The Big Ten schedulers did them no justice. They didn't play Oregon. They didn't play
Ohio. Did they play Ohio? They played Ohio State. They got that one. Ohio
State.
Yeah.
They didn't play Penn State. They didn't play Oregon.
So they didn't play a lot of the top tier teams.
Right, which were your championship game participants. Jeremyah Love back in the ball game. And on first down, Leonard to throw. Looking, stepping out to his left, being chased, and he'll flip it out of bounds for an incompletion. It'll be 2nd and 10. Season started with Indiana winning their first 10, including a 5-point win versus Michigan. Then Ohio State happened, and then they took all their frustrations out on Purdue, beating them 66-0.
Ouch.
That's not the worst score on the left.
What did Purdue do to you? It was Ohio State that beat you.
That wasn't their worst, and that wasn't their worst score on the ledger.
Right,
2nd and 5. Leonard back to throw, spins out of trouble, rolls to his left, and Leonard will get knocked out of bounds. And he will probably lose a yard. And it'll be 3rd and 5 with 12:55 left in this ball game.
So you asked me a question before you went off the air earlier. You asked me for the Sunday night game between the Cowboys and the Buccaneers. You're like, why would you pick the Cowboys? Which honestly, I'm still kind of probably gonna just break glass on it. But you're asking me to trust in Baker Mayfield.
It's like asking me to trust in Tua Tagovailoa.
Exactly.
Leonard to throw, spins out of trouble to his left and throws, and it's incomplete. So it's fourth down and 6. And I have that call with Pizzle Sunday afternoon.
Oh, you do? Okay.
It's a 4:25 call. His team's the Dolphins, mine's the 49ers. First time that these two teams have met in 2 years.
You have an early afternoon game too, don't you?
Who am I married to?
There you go.
Mitch Jeter will try to make it 3 for 3. This is a 28-yard field goal, and that's blocked.
Well, that gives the Indiana fans something to cheer about at least.
At least. Because if Tampa Bay wins, they clinch a playoff spot. And if the Cowboys lose, they are eliminated.
Either way.
What's that old game we used to play when we were living together? 1, 2, 3, eliminated.
Eliminated.
12:22 remaining in the money period. It's Notre Dame 20, Indiana 3, and I think this is about all she wrote for Indiana. We're back after this.
We were always hippies at heart, I guess, and that was one way that we showed it before we became full-time RVers.
Yeah, we were definitely living small and minimally.
What made us decide to go with Battleborn was everyone from their top leadership team down to their service department helped us so much the whole way through. Our relationship with Battleborn is so much more than business. And me and Dennis love to jam together. We've played together multiple times, and that's been an awesome transition. Be able to learn so much more about the business. Also, just make some awesome friends.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like Boomstick Lady. No free throw is safe from the roar of her sticks. SeatGeek helps her find a seat in the direct eye line of the shooter so she can sit where her boomsticks make the biggest boom. Everybody okay? SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
You all see this look on my face? This should indicate how tired I am.
Well, you took
part of
Benadryl.
it's not my fault. You ever have a cold slam into you from out of nowhere?
You took Benadryl, and you know what Benadryl does. Benadryl is a boxing glove inside of a pill. I'll say this.
Yep.
Benadryl is a Mike Tyson left hook inside of a pill.
Oh, and that's the most dangerous punch.
The minute that you
take it,
you're done. You're done.
The minute you take it, you're out.
Yeah.
1st and 10 for Indiana from their own 40 after the blocked field goal with 12:12 remaining in the ball game. Here's a pitch out to Ellison, and Ellison will get 3. As we tick down to 12 minutes remaining in the ball game. So Notre Dame will head to New Orleans to play in the Sugar Bowl against second-seeded Georgia. Indiana has only 49 rushing yards tonight. Rourke's throw. It's caught by Miles Price, and he has a rarity for Indiana, a first down into Notre Dame territory. They've been in Notre Dame territory 6 times tonight, Indiana has, and they only have 3 points to show for it. Again, the 2 big plays of the night, the interception, which turned into a 98-yard touchdown. Yep, Jeremyah Love, the player that Chris Dietz highlighted yesterday, delivered the KO. And I said when I went to a break, as Rourke's back to throw, he fires up the sideline, and it is incomplete.
At some point, I know I need to call I need to call a game with the dog. I called the game with you, many a game. I'll call the game with Droid.
Now you got to complete the triple play.
I got to complete the triple play. Got to get a call with the dog. I know the dog. He's got a lot on his plate. He's busy as I don't know what.
That's an understatement. 2nd and 10 for Indiana from the Notre Dame 47. Rourke back in shotgun formation. 11 minutes left. Rourke back to throw. Stepping up into the pocket. Escapes to his left. Got to get rid of it. He does. It's incomplete. And it'll be 3rd down as the pass was intended for Keyshawn Williams.
The defense has been they've really been able to stay home and stay close to the ball no matter what happens.
Here's the stat of the night, one thereof. Indiana came into this game averaging 438 yards per game.
Wow.
You know how many yards they have tonight?
How much?
143.
Man.
This Notre Dame defense came to play. Back to throw is Rourke. Lobs it. It's caught, but smacked down immediately on 3rd and 10. Justice Ellison caught the pass. He loses 1. And that, my friends, is pretty much Indiana's night in a nutshell.
Yeah.
This is Indiana's night in a nutshell. I never thought I would. What's the silliest song, while I'm asking questions, what's the silliest song that you had stuck in your head while you were ill and you couldn't get that song out your head?
Oh, when I was ill? Never had one while I was ill, but one of the funniest things about a song stuck in my head, when I was working at a place called Allied Benefit Systems, my manager was named Dominic, and he was really cool with me. Really, really cool. But he hated Christmas, and there's a particular reason why.
Oh, boy.
Because of a song called Dominic the Christmas Donkey. And when he told me that, it was stuck in my head. And so to mess with him, I would just go, jiggity jig, it's Dominic the Donkey.
I bet he wanted to clothesline you.
He wanted to throw something at me.
I'll tell you what has been stuck in my head all week. I'm a big fan of Jeff Dunham.
Oh, I love Jeff Dunham.
I love Jeff Dunham. He has this skit with Walter.
Oh, man.
It was during a Christmas episode. Or Christmas special, I beg your pardon. And what's a festive song? Jeff said, what's a festive song you think of? Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
So here's why. So I love Jeff Dunham. Mainly because a friend of mine, Melissa, she also loves Jeff Dunham, especially like whenever she does Peanut. But I remember a Halloween party that Jeff Dunham did with a young ventriloquist named Darcy Lynn. If y'all know, Darcy Lynn was a ventriloquist young girl, and she was electric. So now she does a lot of skits with him, and of course you have her characters, and then you have Walter. Walter, Peanut, Ahmed. Oh no.
Just Walter.
Yeah. Just Walter.
You know, the you know who got me turned on to Jeff Dunham?
Who?
Jody.
Gotcha.
Because I had forgotten all about him for a long time. And then here's the punt. And fair catch called for, and it bounced, and it would be dead at the 21-yard line. And that's when Notre Dame would take over with 10:34 remaining. One night, I hear these voices. I look up, I see Jeff Dunham, and effectively, Joda gave me a...
What in the all types of blue hell?
No, that's not the button I wanted to push. I had my eyes closed. She gave me a...
Tiger uppercut.
And I've been laughing ever since.
One of my favorite ones from Walter, and I have to censor it. He's basically said, you know, he thought about being a greeter at Walmart, but he's like,
welcome to Walmart. Get your and get out.
Exactly.
From the 22, Notre Dame goes back to work, and I'm really hanging in there for you folks because I'm full of Benadryl right now. Leonard hands it off to Jeremyah Love. Love now has 7 carries for 101 yards, including that 98-yard touchdown in the first quarter, which opened the scoring. And it looks like they're going to run the ball out and run the clock out to close the scoring.
That'd be a smart move.
Gain of 2 for Jeremyah Love, 2nd down and 8, as we're under 10 minutes remaining. And if all goes well, the last timeout we'll see will be the 2-minute warning. And again, you know, I've said worse.
Yeah, I was like, you know, can y'all hurry up? It's cold.
How many times have we been through that covering the Chicago Public League? Here's a snap to Leonard. Looking, firing. It is caught by Faison, and Faison's got a first down across the 35 to the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 13 and another Notre Dame first down.
Move them chains again. All they have to do is just not turn the ball over.
That's all you got to do. That's got to be 18 first downs for Notre Dame tonight. What, only 18? I swear I counted more than that. And they're doing exactly what they need to do. Play clock is at 16. Clock is at 9:15.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell y'all about the worst game I ever did, score-wise, in just a moment.
Okay.
And the pitch to Faison, and he will be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Referee says, roll that beautiful bean footage. And Alvin, that's for you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I did a game in 1997, Chicago Public League, with Dunbar High School.
Oh,
they were playing Steinmetz.
Oh, God, Dunbar.
I don't need to say anything else, do I?
No, you don't.
Do you want to talk about a colossal mismatch?
Sure.
You want to talk about that was a colossal mismatch, and I mean every word of that. On 2nd down, the handoff is to Jeremyah Love. He gets across the 40 to the 42-yard line. As we're down to 8 minutes remaining, gain of 7. 8 carries, 108 yards now for Jeremyah Love, who hasn't had to do much tonight.
Not really.
That 98-yard run opened the scoring and pretty much delivered the knockout punch. And he is being taken out, and I would assume for the night. 7:50 remaining, 15 on the play clock. You got to snap it for another 13 seconds. But when Dunbar played Steinmetz, that was a colossal mismatch. Snap to Leonard. Looking, stepping up into the pocket, rolls out to his left. He'll get the first down and step out of bounds at the 48-yard line. 49-yard line is where they will mark it.
So you got in the first round, you got SMU and Penn State. You got Clemson going to Texas. And you have Tennessee taking on Ohio State.
Uh-huh. But nothing could compare to this game I did at Gately Stadium. I started the broadcast Excuse me, folks. I started the game by myself. Alvin had to cover a volleyball game at Chicago State. So he went and did that for me. And from the 49, the handoff is to Price, and he'll get down to the that's Aeneas Williams, I beg your pardon. He'll get down to the 45 on a gain of 4. By the time the first 9 minutes were over in that game, Steinmetz Silver Streaks and the Dunbar Mighty Men, it was 30-0.
Oh my God.
It was 30-0. And both teams punted. Both teams punted on their first possession. 6:20 remaining. Leonard in shotgun formation takes the belt high shotgun snap, stepping up into the pocket, unloads a deep one, and that is caught by Faison down to the 1 yard line. Notre Dame just doesn't care anymore.
Notre Dame is we're just gonna go straight on through. we ain't got time for this nonsense.
We got no time. We got no time for this nonsense. I'll use my best Carolina voice. We ain't got no time for this nonsense.
Really, they don't.
Matter of fact,
ain't nobody got time for that.
Really, they don't.
And on first down, the handoff is to Aeneas Williams. As I blurt out, as I silence a sneeze. Man, you could use 40 seconds 3 separate times. You know what the final score of that game was I did with Dunbar and Steinmetz? It was a running clock midway through the second quarter. 82-8.
Oh, my God. Lord have mercy. That's a basketball score right there.
8.
That's a basketball score.
And as
right
Alvin
there.
Washington said during the post game, that is not a misprint. That is not a goof up. That was the actual score. As Notre Dame spends a timeout.
Yeah, they
82.
They had to spend that timeout because they were in danger of taking 5 yards back.
It looks like they will anyway. No, they won't. Timeout Notre Dame. That's it first. But y'all, I'm not making this up. 82-8. That is not a misprint. That was not a goof up. That was the actual score. What's up, Mr. Downing Mac? Another good ventriloquist is Megan Pifus, but for other reasons.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah. 82-8. And when Alvin got to the stadium, I'm already out of adjectives. I'm already out of words. And according to him, he had to ask about 3 security guards if that was a misprint.
Right. Well, I mean, 82-8. Yeah, you would ask if that's a misprint.
And I told him, I said, Vinny, all you had to do was come up to the booth and ask me. I sat through it.
You see the score, you're like, oh Lord. I remember one summer league game. Total mismatch. You could tell there was just a lack of discipline on the other team, right? It got so bad that the home team batted around 3 different times in 1 inning.
Oh gosh, been there. I was there with Whitney Young.
And I'm like, how do
they
I
were
score
playing
this?
somebody? 2007. Whitney Young was playing somebody in the playoffs, and they batted around 3 times.
I'm like, how do I
How many
score
runs they
this?
scored that inning? No, how many runs they scored that inning?
How many?
20.
Yeah, this one was 36.
They scored 20 runs that inning.
Yeah,
and that all-star team we covered that was from Iowa.
That's that team that batted around 3 times. It scored 36 runs in that. Not in 1 inning, but
I would have quit.
Man,
I'd have quit trying to score it.
I've never had a situation where
I'd have quit trying to score it.
Where a mercy game went the entire time limit. I was mad. I was like, could have had some time
I would
off.
be too. Like, turn off the dogs already.
Please.
I'd like to have an hour off. Turn off the dogs already, please. You don't have to beat him this bad.
Right.
But they did. They absolutely creamed him. I just kept looking at that scoreboard. And I took a picture of it. 82-8. Then when I was covering Marquette Catholic, some years later, where did we go? Did we go to South Central? We went to South Central High School, home of the Satellites. Beat them 103-33. And I'm like, how? Second down and goal. Leonard keeps touchdown.
And that
this game was
a record.
This game was over after Jeremyah Love struck.
And that's a record. That is a single season school record held by a QB. 15 rushing touchdowns in a season.
To complete a 9-play, 78-yard drive.
And all they had to do was just take up time. They didn't even have to score this. This is just, no mercy now. This is viciousness now.
This is violence.
Yes. And that deep pass is what set up that whole play. I'm like, oh, no, they're going to score again.
Yep. Leonard got in trouble, found his man. And that's that. 27-3. Jeremyah Love started the scoring, and Riley Leonard may have finished it.
And as for all the players on the Hoosiers, they have to take all their finals at home. They can't come back to class. You get beat up 27-3, you can't come to class.
You know what? In this case, you can.
No, I know. It's a playoff game.
It's a playoff game, and no one expected you to get into it.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm kidding, but
I know. I know.
No one said anything of the Hoosiers, and they made it to a playoff game.
And they won 11 games.
Better than that. Yeah, you can't ask anything better than that.
They won 11 games, a school record. They got a great building block going into next year. They're going to have to find a quarterback because Kurtis Rourke is graduating.
Yep.
They're going to have to find a quarterback.
And
scoring summary goes like this. Jeremyah Love broke out for a 98-yard touchdown that basically put the game out of reach. 7-0 at the time. Then Riley Leonard hit Thomas for a 5-yard touchdown. Made it 14-0. Nick Radicich with a 34-yard field goal made it 14-3, and that's as close as Indiana got. As this kick is taken at the 8-yard line ahead of the 10 to the 15 to the 20 and down at the 24-yard line. Mitch Jeter tacks on a field goal just before the half, making it 17-3. Mitch Jeter with another field goal, making it 20-3. And then with 4:50 left in the money period, Riley Leonard breaks the school record for rushing touchdowns by a quarterback, making it 27-3. And essentially, oh, hell, who am I kidding? They sealed that trip to Georgia with Jeremyah Love's 98-yard touchdown run. When I had more energy and was excited to. I'm excited to cover the playoff games. But if you've done this as long, folks, for anyone that's been an announcer as long as I, when a game is over.
Yeah.
Here's Rourke to throw. It's caught by Lawson. And look out. And we got a flag out of bounds with 4:39 left. And it's good to see Lawson jogging back into the huddle. And they may call him for a horse collar. They may call him the Notre Dame defender for a horse collar. In fact, I'm banking on it.
I don't think it was a horse collar, though, because you got around the waist.
I don't think so either. But you want to keep the players safe also. I think they may pick this flag up.
I think something happened on the sidelines. Because there was a bit of chippiness at the end of that play.
All right, let's find out. Unsportsmanlike conduct. against Indiana and against Notre Dame.
Oh, and I see what happened. Number 12 actually shoved one of the players.
Right.
Once he got up, he
was standing over him.
Yeah.
I see it now.
Yeah.
He was standing over him, and then he shoved him out of the way. Man, the game's over. You don't have to get chippy like that.
You don't. But you know, the emotions are running high, and
true.
Right now the frustration has got to be kicking in for the Hoosiers, because it's like
even
the game is over, you don't want to just go out looking like this. It's been bad for them.
And on first down, Rourke back to throw. Dumps it off to Ellison, and Ellison will pick up 5, 6, and maybe 7. Actually, they'll give him a gain of 8. 2nd and 2. Oh, Lordy.
Where do you project Rourke going? Because you know Rourke is pretty much almost a shoo-in to go into the draft.
Oh, yeah.
Year. Where do you see him going?
Yeah. I had a couple of ideas as his wife Caroline looks on. I don't know. Snap to Rourke, he throws. It's caught. And brought in by Williams. You know where I think he may go? He's the number 6 prospect for next year's draft. Snap to Kurtis. Looks, throws, and it's caught. Another first down for the Hoosiers. Keyshawn Williams made the catch. And we're down to the final 3 minutes remaining in the ball game. You know, as crazy as this sounds, Rourke back to throw. Up the sideline, incomplete. Looking again for Keyshawn Williams.
I don't know why.
All right. I got a stupid pick. I got a stupid pick of where he may go.
Okay.
Indianapolis.
That's not a stupid pick. I think someone like Nathan Rourke, who's pretty much calm in the pocket, I think that's what they might need. I know that means that they may end up like having the. Well, I mean, he'll probably run. He'll be running. Second for AR. But it will give AR a little more of a incentive to play harder.
Yeah.
For me, I don't know why, but something back in my head keeps saying Oakland. Saying Raiders.
Ravens?
Someone who Raiders. Because you need someone.
We're talking about the Raiders, and we're talking about a team that has drafted horribly.
Right. But they need a quarterback that can get the most out of Brock Bauer, and I think Rourke could do that.
I know he can do that. Will Mark Davis have the balls to draft him?
Good question.
That's why I said what I said.
I have a question.
Oh, no.
What is wrong? What is wrong with the front office of the Jets?
I'm full of Benadryl. I'm full of liquid.
It's a question.
I might have a snack before I go to bed, and this pass is caught.
Because I'm thinking Jerry Jeudy, who has been playing balls out for
he's been playing
for Cleveland.
He's been playing lights out.
Yeah, he's been balling out. And you have a chance to probably get him, and you don't because of Madden. If that is true, if that is a true statement, so the detective may have a warrant for his arrest for sheer stupidity.
I was waiting for that to happen. I was.
He may have a warrant for that arrest, because no.
That better not be a may. That better be a will.
Well, that'll
That
be a
better be a
will.
will. Okay. That better be a will. All right. 2 minutes left. I got to sneeze. And I got to take a break.
All right.
2 minutes left. 27-3 Notre Dame. We'll be back.
Drew Willingham.
In this case, yeah, you put the blame on Kyle Shanahan for apparently not preparing the team enough for the overtime rules, supposedly.
Cole Johnson.
Peyton was considered the winner, and he was the darling of all darlings for Gerald.
With a special appearance by Tyrone Alizé McDummy.
Ain't nobody calling me. Text delete, 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 delete.
Join these two football enthusiasts as they give you Total Football Talk. Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central on the Sertoba Media and the Comey Media YouTube channels. Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Williams on Twitter 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmaker's blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts.
It's a 2-minute timeout, and if your body has been telling you to take time out during this cold winter, wherever you are, reach for the relief of Benadryl. Old Snowman did. Second down and 9 with 2 minutes left. Snap to Rourke. Looking to throw into the sidelines, and that is incomplete. Ah, man, I thought he was going to bring that one in. Miles Price, the intended receiver. And
Really
it's third
good.
and 9.
Really good defense.
Hellified defense. Hellified defense. This is what Notre Dame has done all night. Third and 9. Rourke and shotgun formation. And the snap to Rourke looking, fires over the middle, and that pass is caught by Surratt, his first catch since the first quarter. And he's inside the 10 and is brought down at the 6-yard line. First time in school history that Indiana has won 10-plus in a season. Final 100 seconds of this game. Rourke to throw, and that's batted down at the line. Second and goal. Deepest penetration of the night for Indiana came in the first quarter when a 28-yard pass to Surratt got them to the 17-yard line. Unfortunately, that was the best for Indiana until this drive because the next play, Kurtis Rourke threw an interception. That marked the ball down at the 2, and then Notre Dame took care of business. Second and goal from the 7. Rourke in shotgun formation. Miles Price in motion. And the fake to Ellison swings it out to Price. And Price is going to spin. And in. Touchdown, Indiana.
That's something else to be happy for.
Mm-hmm. Seven-yard touchdown pass to Miles Price. who got rid of one defender. And he did indeed. He did indeed get in before the ball came loose.
Mm-hmm.
My body just has not forgiven me recently. Or as my wife says, she walks by me sometimes here in my office, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And now they'll go for the 2-point conversion. And they'll spread everybody out. Rourke in shotgun, with Ellison standing to his right. Williams in motion. Snap to Rourke. And he's got the 2-point conversion to Elijah Surratt. Y'all didn't want to hear that. 27-11 with 1:27 left. And
now
you can move the ball. You can keep showing these graphics. Who's going to face Georgia? It's Notre Dame.
Here's the other thing. You Notre Dame has a tall order to fill because now they got to take on Georgia, and they got to play near perfect to beat Georgia
in New Orleans. SMU Penn State will kick off our triple header tomorrow. Winner of that goes to plays Boise State on New Year's Eve. Georgia's 4-0 versus teams in the 2024 college football playoff. They beat up Clemson, they beat up Tennessee, and they beat Texas twice. Damn it, and damn it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have fun covering the playoff though.
Yeah.
Going to have fun. Now we get it on sidekick. Here it is. High bounce. And Indiana's got it. Oh, Lord.
Indiana is trying to make up an impossible comeback. They have a minute 15 left. They can do something to get closer.
First comeback I saw was December 7th, 1980, between the 49ers and the New Orleans Saints.
Mm-hmm.
New Orleans led 35-7 at the half. Lost the game in overtime, 38-35. And who was the quarterback? Mr. Montana. So half a field to work with for Indiana, and they got 1:24 left. Here's the snap to Rourke. Against pressure, rolls out to his left. They sent all kinds of pressure after him, and they got him. Kurtis Rourke is sacked for a 2-yard loss. Back to the Indiana 48. And timeout call by Indiana. This is one of those times I'm saying, hurry up. I normally don't say that, but it's my body saying it.
Your body's like, I'm ready to go to bed. I'm ready for bed.
But I'll be ready for 3 tomorrow.
Yeah, you got 3 tomorrow.
With the pregame show. It's a good thing there's an hour break in between.
Get you some time to rest up. Yeah.
Rest nothing. I'm going to be sleeping. I'm going to set my alarm for a 45-minute nap.
And this is going to be like an amazing. This is going to be the perfect thing too, because it's cold outside, which means once you get into that nice toasty bed,
I ain't moving.
You ain't gonna want to leave.
I ain't moving.
I've been looking forward to Friday night because I know once I hop in bed and it's toasty, I'm done.
I'm done. Yep. Yep. Indiana has one timeout left. Notre Dame has 2. 1:13 left. And you can book Notre Dame for New Orleans.
Yeah, and if you
Second
unless
down
something weird
and
happens,
12 from the 48, snap to Rourke, throws over the middle, caught by Elijah Sarad. He's tackled inbounds at the Notre Dame 45-yard line as we count down to a minute. And it leaves 3rd down and 5. Why is the clock still running? Why is the clock still running? Well, they didn't get the first. They got to reset the clock, don't they?
yeah, yes, they do.
They got to reset the clock because now it's frozen with 41 seconds left. As excited as my body is, jumping up and down internally, going, "Hurry up!"
I think what happened is a defensive player's helmet came off.
Yeah, good call.
So they'll have to reset the clock anyway.
7-yard gain to Elijah Sarad. And leaves 3rd down and 5 with 1:03 left. Trips left, slot right. Ball on the right hash. Now the referee gets out of the way. 1:03 left. Snap to Rourke on 3rd and 5. He throws, and it is caught by Keyshawn Williams. He's right at the first down. He did get the first down. With 56 seconds left, they'll stop the clock, move the chains, and timeout Notre Dame. They'll take their second timeout. Dagnabbit.
Improbable. What happens if Indiana tries to tie it up? It won't happen, but
then I'm going to reach through this computer and I'm going to sock you one. If I can raise my arm up high enough to reach through this doggone thing.
Right.
Knowing my body's already done.
Right.
Victor would be just the kind of friend. He's been one of my best friends for years. Like, I thought you were going to hit me. Let me wake up first.
I'll hit you later. I'll beat you up later.
You remember Mike?
Remember one time? Yeah.
You remember Mike?
Yeah.
Hey, you weren't supposed to do that. I'll kill you later.
I'll kill you later.
Oh my gosh. I will never forget it. And Mike is the one that introduced me to the Belly Buster.
Yeah.
I couldn't move for 2 days.
Yeah.
That was a birthday dinner.
It was.
And I couldn't move. That was a birthday dinner. That was my birthday celebration.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't move. More to the point, I ain't want to move.
And actually, big happy birthday to my buddy Jonathan Temple. He's a really good friend of mine on Discord. And he's celebrating a birthday today. Except for he's probably sleeping too.
You know, the last time I celebrated my birthday late into the night, I turned 40. Ain't done it since.
See, I've never celebrated late into the night because everyone's out by the time.
Well,
on Christmas Day, everyone's out.
Well, it was late into the night for me because I had to do I had to cover a football game. And Mark Farina drove me on site. And that's about all I remember.
Right. Everything else was a blur.
After the game in which I was covering the Chicago Mustangs at the time, here is the ruling, and it's short. It'll be 4th and 1 for Indiana with 52 seconds left. I remember the game. I remember the Mustangs won. I remember Mark caught a terrible migraine. He caught a terrible migraine. And he needed to leave early. And Mark was my ride to and from Brookfield. And I said, "Come man, go ahead and take off. I want you to get better. I want you to get well." We went to celebrate the victory. Somehow the folks at the little bar that we went to
found out it was your birthday.
My 40th birthday. Oh dear. Oh dear. Let the shenanigans begin.
Right.
On 4th and 1, the handoff is to Ellison. He gets the first down at the Notre Dame 37-yard line. 47 seconds left. Rourke to throw to the sidelines. It is caught. And it's to Zach Horton. And he stepped out of bounds after a gain of 7. 43 seconds left. Indiana showing some fight. I love the fact that they are showing some fight. They just do a buzzsaw tonight.
They're going to the final whistle, and you love to see it.
I love seeing that. I love seeing it. From the 30-yard line, 2nd down and 3. Snap to Rourke. Looking. He'll take off. He's got the first down at the 23-yard line. 34 seconds left. Ball is set. They wait for everybody else to get set from the 23-yard line, and Rourke will spike it with 31 seconds left. I don't have any more words left. No, Victor has seen me through my worst, trying to do games while I've been sick, while I've been grieving, while I've had a cold.
Man.
And I don't do well. Snap to Rourke. Looking, throwing, caught! Touchdown, Indiana! Omar Cooper. 23-yard touchdown, and it's 27-17. Now you need another 2-point conversion. 8 plays, 50 yards, and 62 seconds go the Hoosiers. And you got to have this if you're Indiana. You got to have this two-point conversion with 25 seconds left. And if they get the 2-point conversion, somehow I got to summon up the energy while full of Benadryl. And I'm picking at myself for that. Trips right, slot left. Rourke back in shotgun formation with Ellison standing to his left. Snap to Rourke. Looking, throwing, tipped, incomplete, and that will pretty much seal it. "25 seconds left, so of course there will be another onside kick coming. Like I said, I'm joking at my own expense because in almost 30 years I did a doubleheader one day covering Marquette Catholic. Had to go to, where did we go? Fort Wayne. There we go. I drove into campus in Michigan City. I drove in from LaPorte to Michigan City. Rode with the boys team down to Fort Wayne. Did that game with no problem. Lost by 2. And I said, I'll be fine. We had a 3-hour ride back. Time to eat. Here's the onside kick. And this time the high bounce is in Notre Dame's favor. And that's your game. So Notre Dame's got it with 24 seconds left. Well, Indiana made it interesting. 14 fourth quarter points, but
Yeah.
too big of a hole for them to dig out of. But I finished the boys' game. We stopped, got something to eat. On the way back to Michigan City, I texted Tony Midas, another dear friend, and said, how much time do we have before tip-off of the girls' game? Because I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to fly in and, catch
Get
the game in
started.
progress.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, we got a full 20-minute warm-up. He said, I will make sure that we do not start until your broadcast is ready. So I'm banging away on the keyboard, and there's the final play of the game. So the Indiana Hoosiers put
They
up
go
a
down
fight.
swinging.
They go down
swinging.
And your final score, Notre Dame 27, Indiana 17.
So Deets has a question. Big question.
Yes.
Do I go out to watch the game tomorrow night? I don't really care about Tennessee or Ohio State.
No.
If you don't have to go anywhere, don't go nowhere.
Don't go anywhere.
It is cold.
To finish my final story of the night, I got back for the girls' game. I didn't say a word.
Mm-hmm.
I was caffeinated, but I didn't say a word. I was drinking a ton of water. They were bringing me bottles of water like crazy.
Right.
All right. And I strapped on the headset, and I didn't have a voice. My voice deserted me. I don't know how. I don't know why. But that's where we'll close this one up. Vic, thanks for joining me. I appreciate you.
Not a problem, man.
Now go to sleep, because that's where I'm going.
Will do. Thank you guys for checking in and staying with us on this war. As someone told you, final score, Notre Dame Fighting Irish 27, the Indiana Hoosiers 17. They put up a fight, but unfortunately they ran to the bus all day. Is Notre Dame.
And Notre Dame goes to Georgia on New Year's Day. Tomorrow we'll begin at 11 a.m. with our pregame coverage, and then at noon, SMU and Penn State will kick things off from Beaver Stadium in Happy Valley. For Victor Locke, for Cole Johnson, for the big dog Shane Lake, for my beautiful wife, our coordinating producer, Dr. K. Thanks everyone for tuning in. God bless you. We'll see you tomorrow at 11 a.m. for triple header coverage of the college football playoff. So long, everybody.
Oh.